What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Now, y'all gotta help me out. I'm so new to all of this, all of it. Do you travel to do hair? Yes, sometimes I do travel to do hair, but now that I have my storefront, I can't do as much moving as I would like to. But sometimes I will be moving around and doing some appointments out of town. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? I only came on here because I'm trying to figure out like what y'all what is it that y'all want from me, you know, on my platform. What do y'all want to see from me besides the hair replacement, or is that all y'all want to see? Everybody want me to do their hair. I get you. Do you sell hair products for women? All the products that I sell pretty much are for women also, like just as they are for men. If it's anything that have to do with hair, those are things that are also for women. But anything that's considered towards the beard or anything else, I think that might be a little bit more geared towards men. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yes, I want you to do my hair. I know. If y'all are anybody looking to get their hair done, you guys can text me at 281-201-7634. You can text me and I'll go through whatever we need to go through as far as consultation through text message. What's up, Los Angeles, LA? LA. What's up, Texas? I see you, Texas. I asked her why I don't do hair units. Cool. I see you only do hair unit stuff from you. So y'all only want to see hair units. I got you. Yep, everybody want me to do their hair. Thank you. Nikki Red, my location is Atlanta, Georgia. As of right now, I'm located in Atlanta. For those who don't know where I'm actually located, I am located in Atlanta. I am from Houston, Texas, but I relocated to Los Angeles about 3 years ago, and then earlier this year I decided to relocate to Atlanta. So I am in Georgia. You say you need that unit. What unit you need? My number is 281-201-7634. Y'all already know H-Town, baby. We in the building. If y'all in Georgia, don't hesitate to come by the location. Please do come by. I actually do have somebody in Maryland, Chaz Johnson. I got somebody in Maryland. Um, I'm gonna put up her information. Let me see. Somehow I'm gonna come back on here and I'm gonna answer y'all questions, especially for the people in Maryland, because I do have a professional chick out there. Her name is what is her name? God. I don't know what my brain is right now. But I have her information. But I'm gonna just text you guys because it's gonna be a little bit easier that way. So if you are looking for somebody else in different areas, you also can text me and I'll at least try to get you somebody close to you. And again, the number is 281-201-7634. Yeah, DMV, same thing. Text me and I'll get you over to the person that you need to get to. Could we see more videos on different hair units on different races? And well, I can do different hair textures and do different races, but I'm just gonna be honest with you, like, you know, I specialize in African American hair, more kinkier type of hair. So I mean, that's what most of my client base is. And I'm not saying I don't do it, I just don't do it that often. So for me to just be on here doing all kind of straight hair, for me, it'll take a little bit longer. So again, I do it, I'm just not specialized in it. So my work is okay. Somebody say do some videos on workout and meal prep. I've been getting a few people ask me about that. I will start trying to get a little bit more into my fitness and what I do eat, because I'm a little bit strict on my diet. And I try to be, because I know I work a lot, so I know I don't want to be out here passing out, fainting, or any other thing, and I want to keep my body, you know what I'm saying, working properly. So I am a little bit strict what I eat, so I will have some information about that up real soon. Thank you, Nikki Reed. Thank you. When you say my work is more than okay, I feel like my work is good. I do some good work. I could be better, but I feel like I do some great work. You growing freeform locks. Wash your hair at least 2 or 3 times a week, and don't touch it after you wash it. Like, just wash it, condition it, and just let it do whatever it want to do. And that's the best way to get the best freeform that you really want. Some people will go in and twist sometimes. You can do that. You don't really have to on a regular. Just let it. If you want to freeform it, just let it do what it do. Oh, and what you guys think about my hair? Like, should I grow my hair back out, or should I keep the fade? I mean, I do what I feel like I want to do, but you know, sometimes I do want to, you know what I'm saying, switch it up, and I'm like, you know, is the waves really for me, or should I just do something else? Grow it out. I grow it out. Everybody say my hair look better when it's full. Mohawk, I already did a mohawk. I do a lot of different stuff. You like the fade. I actually have done every hairstyle y'all can think of. I probably had it. From the mohawk to the flat top to the dreads to the twist to the pretty much everything. Hair dye, different colors, all that. Curly top, waves, ball fade. I've done it all. I'm definitely not attached to hair. So, you know, it comes and it goes. When your hair is short, it's easier. It used to be easier when I had short hair, because I would just cut it, you know, whenever I felt like I had kept my clippers on the side of me. So if I would just cut my own hair, and every time I feel like I needed to, I'll just go in and cut it. But now I'm so busy, I don't have time to cut my hair as much as I would like. So sometimes I'll be like, you might just want to let it go out and let it do what it do, because you can't keep it tight like you really want to, other than keeping a do-rag on my head. And I'm like, you know, I only get to cut my hair once a month. What part of Houston are you from? I'm from 3rd Ward. I actually from over there by TSU and U of H. But I didn't go to high school in that area. I went to elementary school in Houston, But I mean in Third Ward, but I graduated from Westfield High School on the north side, close to like Spring. You like the green locks with the fade? I don't think if I do grow my hair back out, I don't think I'm gonna do as much color as I was doing. Because lately, since I've been growing my hair out, when I do grow my hair out, I've been wanting to keep it more natural. So the last time when I did do the green dreads, that's literally why I cut all my hair off, because it was from the dyeing and stuff, it was damaged. So I was just like either keep the dreads or just cut it off, start from scratch. So I just wanted to cut them off, try the waves for a while, because every time I do cut my hair low, I never really actually do the waves. I just cut it real low and then either grow it out or I could just keep cutting it low. I'm about to say, well, how long we're going to be in Atlanta? I actually have no idea how long I'm going to be in Atlanta. I have no dates. I just know that I wanted to come out here and build this store up and get everything pumping out here. So I mean, I have no actual time limit that I'm gonna be out here. It's just when everything gets rocking and I feel like I can move around, and that's probably when I'm gonna end up leaving. I don't see no more messages. Y'all stop. Jamel, you asked am I getting any new wave units in? We'll have. I can't guarantee that we'll have any in November, but you can try back in November. As far as the hair units wise, I'm trying my best to get with suppliers to get as many units as I can, but you know they out of stock right now just because of what China has going on with North Korea. There's really nothing I can do but try to get my hands on whatever I can get my hands on. Somebody said something. I wear a mohawk people. You say you wear a mohawk and then you better have female pattern baldness. Runs in the family. I can use. Continue to get my hair that one's gonna be a hard one as far as what you can use to keep your hair growing. Hair loss is such a tricky thing, because if you really don't know what the underlying issue is, it's kind of hard to diagnose or be able to know what we'll be able to use to help it grow. Especially with alopecia and hereditary baldness, all that stuff. It's just everybody's body is different, so it's a weird subject to even talk about, because I could tell one person one thing and it might work for them, but then it won't work for the next person. So I I literally try to tell everybody, stay healthy, eat right. Somebody said my third ward, my weekend hood. Oh God. Third ward, Frenchies. Frenchies is my Frenchies chicken. Ugh. Even though I don't eat fried chicken like that, I miss with Frenchies. Ain't no other place like Texas. I can honestly say after living in, being from Texas and living in LA and then coming to Atlanta, it has been very different with food wise. So it probably is another reason why I stopped eating certain things, because the food is very different. And I've been a few places and I haven't really been to nowhere that has better food than Texas. Now, if y'all can tell me some places that got some for better food than Texas, I don't mind going. But the places that I've been, nobody got better food than Texas. Somebody said, am I doing classes? I will be doing some classes soon. I got some classes coming up out here in Atlanta. I'm going to be doing them here in in my location. So from what I know, until the end of the year, I'm going to be doing classes in Atlanta. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to be up and doing classes in other cities, but right now I'm just doing classes in Atlanta. So if you do want to take a class anytime soon, it will be done in Atlanta. go to Galveston. I don't go to Galveston. Don't nobody go to Galveston. Even people in Galveston don't go to Galveston. Chicago has better food. What type of food Chicago got? Where it's at? Tell me some places. Oh yeah, and we definitely do it bigger and better in Texas. Like as far as food wise, like you can literally go buy a meal for like $20, and that meal probably will last you like the whole week. Like I don't understand how people can really uh, pay for food and it be about this big. I ain't paying for that. I can make that at home myself. How much is my classes? My classes are it's different prices. Um, I do one-on-one classes. I do two-on-one classes, and I also do big classes that are hands-on, and I also do classes that are look and learn. So there are definitely different prices. You would have to go to my website www.mickeythebarber.com to figure out, you know what I'm saying, to what class fits you. Detroit got great food. Well, tell me where the food is. Somebody say, what's the address? My address is 1383 Spring Street, Northwest, Atlanta, Georgia, 30309. So I wanted to have y'all seen like photos of the store. You know, I just took a walk through to the store. Have y'all seen photos of the store? What do you guys think about that? Now, New Orleans got some alright food. I ain't gonna lie, they got some alright. But I'm Louisiana. That's like our cousin. So, yeah, you go to your cousin house for sure. Your auntie did made some food that you can mess with. So I definitely New Orleans got some good food. They still not hitting on Texas, but they got some good food. I feel like everybody that really can cook from New Orleans or from Louisiana move to Texas, and that's why we got all the food. Somebody, my house in Detroit. I got you. I got you. I got you. I gonna send me the address, and you better cook good too. So about the store, I just want to see, you know what I'm saying, like what you guys feel like, you know what I'm saying, would be an asset to the store. You know what I'm saying? It definitely caters to mostly men. I do have products in there that women can use, but the stores definitely cater to men to be able to come and learn more about the products that they are gonna be putting on their head, and to just get a general knowledge about stuff that they would like to know about grooming themselves. Arizona, you in Arizona? Oh, as long as you ain't talking about no food. Somebody say, do I cut hair at the stove? I actually, yes. With this location that I'm at right now, this is where I'm at. I'm actually in the back of the store. So right now, and this is my room. This is my setup. Look, little. So you know what I'm saying. This was where I'm at. This is where I do my thug thizzle. I'm in the back room, but I'm trying to maybe get somebody else in the chair next to me, maybe. And we also have like, so I told you guys that we have nail techs. So y'all meet the nail tech, Ashley. Say hey. Hey. So yeah, in the back area back here is for service. So we planning on getting, you know what I'm saying, some massage stuff going on up in here also. So soon we're gonna, let everybody be able to get a massage. It's gonna, like I said, it's for men. I want them to be able to feel comfortable coming in places and getting their stuff together. We got razors. Y'all definitely gonna need these. We got dog kids. Definitely got soap. Check out the lip balm. I ain't realize how much this was needed at all. But definitely got tools for you guys. Soon I'm gonna have a section that's gonna be strictly for professionals, cause I know these are more for, you know what I'm saying, my guys that just need a you know what I'm saying, to touch themselves up a little bit. All right, y'all, now don't laugh, but this my little display that I had built. I thought it was cool. I gave them the dreads, y'all. Y'all remember the dreads from the video? I got them back. I got them back. So I did my I had did this like maybe like 2 weeks ago. I had wanted this I wanted an infinity light. I was gonna buy one, but I thought they cost too much, so I decided to make my own. So I made this from scratch. What y'all think? What y'all think? Don't laugh at my infinity light. Nah, I ain't no perfectionist, but you know what I'm saying, I need to get a little bit on my tinting. But for the most part, you see me. Somebody say, how long will a unit last installed and can it be reused? So it depends on what type of unit that they're getting. I at least know like at least like three to four different techniques. And all those different techniques have different time lengths that they last. So the one that lasts the longest is probably the 3 to 4 month unit, which is more so like a toupee type of deal. So it has a base at the bottom of it, which is the one that I do the most. And that's mainly because that's the one that I had to figure out on my own. The rest of them, I was taught the technique. And you know, I just had to perfect it on my own so it can look good. But as far as the toupee one, I didn't take any classes on that one. That was the one that I had to really figure out on my own. So it's easier for me to teach that one because I went through all the mistakes and I messed up a lot, and I, you know, just kind of figured out little ways to make it look a little extra neat. So, and it lasts longer. So that's the one that I definitely do the most, and that's the one that I actually teach the most. Now they do have some units that don't last that long. But you know, saying for some people, if you don't have a barber that you have access to on that often, then you know what I'm saying, it would be a little bit harder to keep that maintained. If you're getting like a 2 to 4 week unit, you know what I'm saying, if your barber is definitely busy on a regular basis and you might not be able to get in with this barber every 2 to 4 weeks, then you know what I'm saying, then it probably will be wise for you to get something a little bit longer. What the hell? So for people that have like if people that have like when mostly I get women that hit me up that don't have like they don't have no sides. So that one is a little bit more difficult because with the sides you have to, you know what I'm saying, utilize a technique that it just doesn't last long. You know what I'm saying, you have to get the hair and the braiding hair and kind of just sit it on there with the glue, and that just doesn't last long. But Like I said, if you have a barber around you or a hairstylist that can, keep that neat as often as you need it, then you definitely a go for it. What else y'all want to know about these units? Thank you. Thank you guys. I really hope that you guys do like the atmosphere that I'm trying to create with this shop and with this store. Because mainly a lot of people really don't understand why I wanted to create this, because I wanted it to be a way for professionals to be able to work together without working against each other, and so we can build something for our community that will last, something that we all can benefit off of. So that's really why I built this. And I'm like, especially for our community, what I'm saying? We need something of our own that we can be like, that's ours. So that was one of the main reasons why I did it. And then the second reason is because I want, what I'm saying, professionals to work together. It's a competition thing on a regular basis. And I'm not saying it shouldn't be that, but you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be to the extent that it is. If we work together a little bit more, then it could be bigger than what we really think that it could be. Can you work out with those units? You definitely can work out with the units. I have a lot of clients who are either, either heavy active, they run, workout, lift, CrossFit, a lot of stuff. They make these units work. It's literally about how you want to do these units. Like if you want to put on a unit and you think that you don't have to do anything to keep it looking good, you don't gotta put in no work. You think you can just go about your day just like you was when you was bald. It's not happening. So if you do want this, you can keep this up through whatever it may be. Because I have a lot of guys who take care of their own units. Like I maybe see them once every few months, probably not even that often. Some guys, they just don't take care of this stuff at all. And some of them take good care of it because this is the lifestyle that they want to live. Why did I switch from glue to switch? I didn't switch. I still use Ghost Bond. I still use Ultra Hold. I still use what is that? It's another glue that I use too. But I still use all the glues that I presented. I use all of them. The reason why, because everybody's skin is different. I can't use Ghost Bond on everybody's on everybody's scalp. I've had a few clients that contacted me and like, hey, I've already had the Ghost Bond on me and it doesn't work well with my skin. Okay, cool. I have another option for you, which is tape or which is Ultra Hold. So if you are a barber, if you are a professional and you don't have the options, then that will affect what you have going on, because everybody does not have the same skin. Everybody does not have the same head, period. So you have to be able to have options, period. Do I have one? I don't know what to do about shedding hair. I just don't know what to do about that. Like I am trying to find out more information. Like I do consider myself to be still learning, so I still want to learn more about a lot of things, whether it be skin, because I feel like I don't know as much about skin as I would like to, but everybody's skin is different. So I can't say one thing about one person's skin and then it don't work for the other person. So I do want to learn different aspects and different stuff about different things, so I can have that in my repertoire and be able to tell other people about it. When am I coming to it? When you, Quinn, how you even get on? How did you even get on this live, LaQuinn? And then you ask your auntie when you coming out here. She'll tell you. She'll give you a better answer. Somebody say Dorothy say the haircutting industry is like the hip hop industry. Everybody want to be everybody definitely want to be number one. I'm not one of those type of people. I don't care to be number one. I don't care to. half of the I ain't even want y'all to even know how I looked. To be honest with y'all, like for a long time, I didn't have no pictures of myself on my page, and people thought I was a guy. But only so I could keep correcting people, I had to throw a picture up of myself so people would be like, okay, well, maybe that is a female. But for the most part, like, I don't care to be number one. I don't care to be the best person out here. I just care about my people and my people being able to do what they need to do and not being held back. You know what I'm saying? Or even changing people's mindset. I want to be able to be here to change people's mindset about what it is they do. You know what I'm saying? For me, when I even started cutting hair, it was hard for me to start cutting hair because I was scared. Yeah, I thought it was a industry where, you know what I'm saying, it was on and off. Like I didn't think that it was secure money. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't even know if I really want to get into haircutting when I can just get a job. And at least I know I'm getting my money. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm working and I'm going to get, but you know what I'm saying? As time flew by, I'm like, there's not going to be no way for me to progress working for somebody else. So eventually I did get into cutting hair. But you know what I'm saying? Still people's mindsets needs to be changed about what they can do with the talent that they do have or whatever they've learned as a trade, because you can still get held back from your mindset. So I'm just here to show. I just want to show people that it's different things that you can do, and you ain't gotta be held back because of yourself or because of nobody else, and you really can do exactly what it is that you want to do on your own. I'm not gonna say on your own. I'm gonna say with a team. Nothing is done without a team. Period. Nobody that's made it, period, has done it without a team. And trust me, this store, everything that you see me, Mickey, the barber do, it's always a team behind me. Always. Yeah, always a team behind me. Let me see what y'all talking about in these comments. Yeah, I definitely think it's everybody kind of want to be number one, but I honestly think that is with every industry. You know what I'm saying? My thing is that mentality holds a lot of us back, and especially in our community, it holds us back because how can you have 13 number ones? How can you have, you know what I'm saying? You could, but you know what I'm saying? That still would be a team. Like you still have to put everybody up front and for everybody to be seen. So, you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense for, somebody to have the mentality of wanting to be number one when it's a million people on earth, more than a million people on earth. Like, be number one for what? And the person that's always number one always have a team behind them anyways. No problem. About the, giving out the information for the hair unit. Man, look, once I first started when I first got into the hair unit game, once I seen how much money was coming in, I was like, yo, all barbers need to at least know how to do this just a little bit, even if they know how to do just a filling. That takes they pay from here to here. So I'm like, man, look, everybody needs to know how to do this. And then on top of that, like, once I had so many people hitting me up from this location, that location, this location, I'm like, y'all, look, I'm only one person and I'm in one area. So you got to find somebody close to you. And how can they find somebody close to them if they don't know that this is even available? If the barbers and the stylists don't even know that this is going on. So I just want to put the knowledge out there, you know what I'm saying, so people can know that this is available to them. And you know what I'm saying, anybody can really do this on the slide. Anybody can do it, but you have to have the passion and the will to be able to want to learn. If you don't, then you're probably not going to get it. But thank you. I honestly don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, I do the best work when it comes to hair units, but thank you. I have seen some work that I feel like looks better than mine, but I don't know why people keep trying to call me. They need to leave me alone. I mean, it's really not hard to do at all. You know what I'm saying? It is a few little different techniques for how people do the units. For me, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I go to a class and I learn how to do a technique that the way that the barber teaches me, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gonna specifically be doing it the way that they taught me. I'm just gonna take what they did and then I'm gonna make it work for me. So and it's definitely, if you already cut, you know what I'm saying, you basically just gonna take this and do your own little that you do on your own, and then you're gonna add that into doing the units. So man, if y'all knew how I got into doing units, it's crazy. Why does this thing? You knew I was a female by my hands. It's crazy because people won't even take that into consideration. They'll just still be like that. That's a man. Somebody say, when does my classes start? Classes start. I think I got a class next month. If I'm not tripping, I think I have a class next month. And yeah, out here in Atlanta. As of right now, I'm the only person here that do units. This store is not gonna be for units. It's not gonna be for people to come and get hair units and all that other stuff. I just work here. That's not that's not what this store is catered to. This store is catered to men to get products and hair products that they need, skin products and all that other extra stuff. Now, if you do want to get anything that has to do with hair units, or you want to get fill-in and stuff like that, you can't order online, www.mdbgrooming.com. But that's not what this store or this service area is for. But you know what I'm saying? I am here for anybody that does want to try and get the service in Atlanta. I am here, and I will be getting more people in that I will be teaching the service to. So there will be people who are here that know how to do it, but that's not what this location is for. So I just want to make that clear too, because I don't want men that have hair getting discouraged. Like, I'm not going into no place that's for no bald headed men. That's not me. I'm actually not the first female barber that do hair units. I actually have seen, there's a lot of more female barbers. The only thing is, you guys, when it comes to the hair units, why y'all see me so much is because a lot of my work has went viral. And there are a lot of other people out here that are doing hair units and doing them great. You know what I'm saying? You guys just don't get to see them because you do get flooded with a lot of my work. So, and that's what I also plan on doing with my platform, is bringing other barbers on here and hairstylists that do the service, that do great work, that you guys can see them also and get a good vision of what people are actually out here doing, because it's not just myself. It is other people out here that are doing the work. You just don't get to see them. You say your friend follow me because of the hair units. So when am I gonna restock on the units? I have no idea. You can check back in November though. You was up there Monday. You don't trust nobody else. I get that a lot though. I get that a lot. Guys be like, "No, I'm not going to nobody else. Like, I only want you to do it." I get that, but that still doesn't mean that it's not people out here doing it better. Do we have hair units for women? Hair units for men is also for women. There's no difference. If you have the same hair loss, pattern hair loss, it will be the same unit. There's no stamp on it that says this is strictly for men. So did I do the guy hair that was in jail? I actually did do his hair. he just came over and, you know what I'm saying, we did a lot of talking. So majority of the video was me talking. So that's the only reason I didn't feel like I got the footage that I really wanted when I did do his hair. So I'm gonna do another video with him. We was just doing a lot of talking. Like, and y'all always be talking about my models be talking too much. That's because I be talking to them. Are there full head units? There are full head units, but there are little to none. The reason why there are not a lot of full head units is because they have to be measured to the size of the client's head. And then once you measure their head, then it has to be made. So it's not like a full lace front. It's not anything like that. So once they actually make the unit, you know what I'm saying, and it takes maybe a month or so for them to actually make that full head unit with the measurements. So for my kids, I was getting full head units for them, but they're just hard to come by unless you actually, you know what I'm saying, find you a manufacturer that does the measurements and stuff like that. Will the units pull out your real hair? No, I haven't. I haven't experienced none of the units actually pulling out anyone's real hair. Somebody said try apple cider vinegar rinse. It helps with the shedding of hair. That is a new one for me, but I'm gonna try that out just to see what you're talking about. Do I like doing units on guys or women? I think that's a hard question to answer. Only because there's not really a big preference. I'm just so used to doing men's hair that I'm just equipped to handle to more so handling men. For women, if they coming in and they want a haircut that's relatively like a male's haircut, then of course. But once women come in and they want something a little longer, they want curls, they want you to do a lot of other things that hairstylists do that I don't. So I don't do it on a regular. I can do it, but I just don't do it on a regular. So, you know what I'm saying? It might take me a little bit longer than it would for somebody that does this on a regular basis. So I literally try to sell more women to women hairstylists that cater to doing more curls, giving more of a feminine look than, you know what I'm saying, what I'm equipped to doing. Most of the haircuts I do are masculine. Some of them are feminine, but most of them are masculine. With the sharp line up and stuff like that. That's what guys like. Women are okay with that, but not a lot. Women want that soft look, and I don't mind creating that, but it's a little harder to create it with women. You say your kids live near Atlanta. Do we need an appointment? You definitely need an appointment. I go by appointments only, but you can text me for an appointment. 281-201-7634. Can I do a piece on the baldy? I definitely can. I work with kids who have alopecia, meaning, you know what I'm saying, either they have little to no hair, meaning their hair is in spots, or they don't have no hair at all. And I have to recreate hair for them on a bald head. So I have done bald heads. I don't do it on people who have hair that grows in on a regular. If you have a full head of hair that grows around and your bald area is only on top, then I will make you grow your sides out. I won't do it on a full head. I don't care what you're talking about. I'm gonna tell you straight up, your hair is gonna grow and it's not gonna last as long. So again, you're gonna have to grow your hair on the sides, and we can make it grow, make it work up top. And then it looks more natural when they have the sides of the hair versus them trying to get a full. I have guys ask for it, but I have to tell them no all the time. Thank you. The number is 281-201-7634. Somebody asked me what made me get into doing what I do. Okay, so I actually seen some units done, it's like some fill-ins done on like in 2000, like it had to be like 2014, 2015, when I was in Houston. I seen this barber. He was doing some fill-ins, and you know he was making guys look good. I'm like, yo, I need to. I had some clients already that was thinning, and they was asking me. I was using fibers and enhancements, and they was asking me what could I do to make it last longer. And I was like, man, I don't know. This is what we got to work with. But once I seen the feeling, I was like, yo, this is dope. I need to figure out how I can do that. Um, so I hit the barber up who was doing it. And his name is Valdez, the barber, he in Houston. Um, and when I hit him up, he was telling me, you know, I was like, yeah, you can show me a class, I'll pay whatever. And he was like, you know, he was under a contract at that time, so he couldn't teach me, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't teach me the process that he had learned. So he was like, he sent me to the person who taught him. The person who taught him didn't want to do me a class, so I was just like, all right, fuck it, you know, it is what it is. I ended up seeing it again on another barber's page, Wade the barber. I don't know if y'all heard of him, but Wade the barber, he ended up coming to Houston and doing a class. So I was like, okay, cool. I went to his class. I checked out, you know what I'm saying, everything that he had did. But I was like, just sitting there watching it, I was like, yo, ain't no way that these men finna sit in a chair for 2 hours, 2 hours, 2.5 hours and get their hair done. I didn't believe it. I was just like, so after the class, I didn't do it. Even though I had learned, I looked and I learned and I took in what he was doing. It wasn't hard for me to grasp because I have a lot of women in my family that, you know, wear weaves, do weaves, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went with them to get their hair done, or I've seen them do their own hair, see them do each other hair. So, you know what I'm saying? The beauty supply and all that stuff is not foreign to me. Even seeing a quick weave, I've seen a quick weave done multiple times. So it wasn't foreign to me when I seen it. I was like, oh, okay, so that's what they doing. Makes sense. And then I'm like, okay, that's not gonna be hard. Just left it at that. But once I got to my clients, I just didn't think they would be okay with going through that process. So I was like, you know, like I said, I left it at that. I didn't even introduce it to my clients. Maybe like a couple years later, maybe like a year or a year and a half later, I ended up moving to LA just because I wanted something new. Me and my wife, you know, we was doing our thing in Houston, but you know what I'm saying, we just wanted something new. So we moved to LA, and I started getting in clients who already had units on. I think Wade had sent them to me because he told them that I was out there because these guys they already had units on. I'm like, how y'all know that I even know how to do units? And they was like, well, our barber had said that you was out here. And I'm like, okay, but I'm not doing them though. But he was like, so they already had units on, but they just needed me to clean them up. So I'm guessing that they already knew how to, you know, maintenance their units. They just wanted somebody that would cut their hair that wouldn't mess up the unit. So you know, I had maybe like I had actually like three clients who come in. They had their units on already. All I would do is just cut around, make it look natural, and that was that. The guys was like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I don't have to go to no barber that's don't know what's going on with my head and he gonna mess up my unit, cut my unit down too hard, too far, whatever. So then those guys eventually start talking me into doing the units. Cause I was just like, you know what I'm saying, I'm cleaning y'all up, y'all good, you know what I'm saying? But they was like, you know, Wade can't come out here like he could before, cause he getting real busy. So, you know what I'm saying? And these guys was, you know what I'm saying, they was in the industry. They're not big known people, but that was their gigs. That's how they made their money, was off of, you know what I'm saying, getting little acting gigs, getting little singing gigs, getting little stuff like that. So they needed to keep up their appearance. So they start talking me into doing it. I'm like, you know what? It wouldn't be a bad idea for me to, you know, actually, you know, get back into it and actually do their hair, because, you know, saying these guys obviously need it. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't something that was just for that they wanted to just for pleasure. This was something that they wanted. You know, this was something. This is how they take care of their kids. This is how they take care of their family. This is how they make their money. So I'm like, you know, it was nothing for me to help at that point. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? These guys really, 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 really need this. And I even had clients that was coming in that was like, you know, not having no hair was keeping me from moving forward in the company that I work in. So I'm like, like I didn't think nothing of it because I'm just thinking, any man that start experiencing hair loss is literally just gonna go bald. I ain't thinking they're gonna try to do whatever they can to keep their hair. So you know what I'm saying, and all this other extra stuff. But I'm like, you know what? If guys are actually having a problem with in society with not having hair, then this is a big issue, and this is something that's how I got into it. Like it literally was genuinely just to help men out. Now, once I seen the money in it, cause I'm like, yo, these bald dudes got money. So I'm like, okay, cool. Well, everybody needs to be making money at this point. If we got bald guys out here we're just throwing money in the air, then everybody needs to be making money. And that's just how I felt. That's literally how I started, and that's how I felt about the situation. But then once I started doing it, you know what I'm saying? I started having more guys, especially because I was in LA. I started having more guys in the industry that hit me up that want to get the service and stuff done. And y'all, please don't ask me who getting it done in the industry because I ain't telling y'all. Most of the time, I don't even know. Second off, I ain't nobody that's big hit me up because everybody know I do units. So if they know I do their hair, they gonna think it's a unit. Y'all ain't gonna even. I did the white hair way before I even started. The white hair I was cutting his hair before I even started doing units. Now people are just like, oh, he got a unit on. But anyway, other than that, like that's literally how I got into doing units. Then I started having like women hit me up about not women, but like moms hit me up about their kids having alopecia. So I was like, that hit hard because I was like, yeah, I never even thought about kids not having no hair. And kids cruel, especially in school. So I'm like, yo, I have to help. Somebody asked me, am I in Texas and I'm in ATL. I am in Atlanta, Georgia. Do you have a good Canadian student? I actually came to Canada. I came to Canada in 2018 and taught a class. Now I do have some women that I had came to my class, but I do have this one barber that's out there that do units. He's okay. You want to check out his work? His name is Damps, DAMPS. He pretty cool. That's the only person that I can think of right off the top of my head that I know that's in Canada. They build and train your own team to work for you while you work with other kids. Well, now as far as the kids wise, I have been trying to get me a team so I can, you know what I'm saying, they can help me because even my first couple of kids didn't live anywhere near me. So I had to, go to them, travel to them, and do their hair. And I didn't have a problem with it. I was making enough money doing units that it sufficed me flying to them and doing their hair. But it's harder to get people that are willing to do it how I do it, in meaning that I don't charge. I don't charge for kids. And I completely understand. There's some professionals that any time away from their family needs to be calculated as money. So I completely understand why why barbers or why hairstylists can't do it for free. But I want to be able to make it so that those professionals can do the service and still get paid, and the child and the parent still doesn't have to pay. So I do want to start a foundation to where I can accommodate that for kids and parents, because I just feel like the parents shouldn't be coming off of money for a service for something that they couldn't help. It's nothing that you can do. There's nothing that you can help as far as your kid having alopecia or having some form of hair loss, period. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that parent or guardian or whatever has to come off of a lot of money to figure out what's even the underlying condition. So coming off for a temporary solution, it should definitely be free. Yes, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. Somebody said, can I give you a person in Houston, Texas? I actually have a lot of people in Houston, Texas that do hair units, but one that I can think of off the top of my head right now is I am Bill Cole. Dope, he Katie though. Definitely a beast with the units. He'll definitely get you right. I am Bill Cole on Instagram. Yes, I do not charge for my kids at all. I have not. I have never charged since I've started. Um, and I also all everybody that you see on my channel, that was willing to show their face. I don't charge either. So anybody that you have seen on my channel, they all got their hair done for free. Just because I feel like at the end of the day, if you willing to show your face on here to a million people that you don't know, showing your process, then why you gotta pay? I mean, I feel like I had definitely come to the point to where, you know what I'm saying, I've took the money that I've made and been able to put it in places that I don't have to work on work and work off of money. So, you know what I'm saying, I give back. You know, recommendations for San Fran. Yes, I do have somebody in San Fran. What is his name? His name is Terrence, but let me find his IG though. Terrence is my man in San Fran. Like, Terrence, like, look, I have a few people that's come to my class as far as professionals that have come to my class, took this and went straight through to the roof. Like, took the passion for it, took the willing to learn, and went out the roof with it. You know what I'm saying? Now they're in a whole different lane now, and that I can respect. What is his name? Terrence. I'm gonna have to call my wife on that one. I can't think of his damn IG. But I'm gonna have to get my wife on that. But whoever trying to get somebody in San Fran, text me and I'll text you over his information. 281-201-7634. A little off the top. That's his name. A little off the top. Barber. And that's his IG. Thank you. Who said that? Cause thank you. Terrence, is that you? Uh a little off the top. Thank you to what's that? MCon 30. Thank you. What about in LA? LA, I have a few different barbers out there. One, her name is I have two girls out there named Chrissy. One name is Chrissy Lynn, another name is Chrissy, and then I have another girl named Kay Majors. Y'all check out those three people in LA. They've been doing some big things out there as far as the unit game. Man, y'all have to. I just do not know how to work this thing. You like y'all like when I do my units. I have discarded lupus. Um, what type of things are you going through for was that Carvella Hudson? What type of things are you experiencing with the discarded lupus? Are you experiencing hair loss and clumps, or is it more of a whole area? So y'all still have to be patient with me with this internet stuff because I'm old school. Do I have anyone in Brooklyn, New York? I don't know about Brooklyn, but I have a guy in New York, Sneed the Great. If y'all see him on IG, Sneed the Great is a good. He does great work in New York. I don't know if he in Brooklyn or not though. Send a video to LeBron. I'm almost certain that LeBron has seen some of my videos, but I don't think this is for LeBron. I definitely don't think that he needs a unit. I definitely think that either he needs to go ball or wait until he retires, because the unit this unit thing is not meant for somebody who's a professional athlete. They definitely gonna knock his hair off of his head while he in the game, and I'm not finna put my name on it. San Diego, I actually don't know nobody in San Diego. Don't nobody want to live out there. It's too high. I don't know nobody in San Diego though, for real. Why isn't there a Cuba baldness yet? It ain't nothing you can do about a dead chef. It ain't nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's even hard for them to try to create a new chef over a dead chef. So you know what I'm saying? When they try to do the incisions and do the hair thing in the front, it worked for some guys, but for some guys it doesn't. I know y'all gonna keep asking me when I'm gonna restock these units, but the only thing I'm gonna tell you is check back in November. I did. I definitely don't mind helping you guys out. Tell Ty, Portia said, hey. Portia, how you gonna tell Ty hey and don't tell me hey? Get it. All right. What about the bald head guys? What bald head guys? What about them? Do I have some people that live in Virginia? My boy, I am Lord Creations. I did a video with him on my channel. He actually in Virginia. So if you're looking for somebody in Virginia, he out there. Now you want to say, hey, I got you, Portia. I got you. You say how you learn how you love how I turn these bad hair to good. You in Washington, I'm gonna learn how to do the game. You learn how to learn to do the game, and you gonna have to come. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to come out here to the Georgia, Columbus, Georgia. What's up, Columbus? Portia West. I got you. I'm gonna tell her that. I'm definitely gonna tell her that. Oh, cool. I'm in Decatur. Shit, Decatur, come see me. I'm over here. I'm over here. Come see me. You ain't even gotta come get no hair unit. Just come see me. Do you have some people that live in Florida? Tampa. Oh, OG, Jermaine Walker. He in Florida. Is he? No, he in Orlando. He not in Tampa. I'm sorry, but still, it's closer to you than it is me. Jermaine Walker. He do amazing work. My shop is I'm Midtown. I'm over here by Atlantic Station. I'm right across the street from Atlantic Station. What's up, Houston? Do I ever come to Detroit? I don't think I ever been to Detroit. I don't think I ever been out there. I don't even know nobody out there that do it. Do they even want units out there? I'm located in Buckhead. Buckhead, you come out here then. Come out here. Philly. Philly, I don't know. Somebody asked, do I do hair shows? I've only done one hair show. And it's Bonner Brothers. I had I wasn't actually like in there. I just got me a booth and I was selling my products and stuff. And that's kind of why I decided to do the store location, was because I got a good reaction from Bonner Brothers. Because I felt like, it was a need for it. If, so they was excited about it there, they'll be excited about it here. Somebody say, the real question is it a lot of dudes in Atlanta stunting wearing units all day, every day. I came out here because this is the weave capital. Everybody out here getting units. Been getting units. What area of Virginia and what city in? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know nothing about them other areas. Marbleton. I don't know. I actually never heard of Marbleton, so I wouldn't know how close that is, but it don't sound close. Y'all see me? So if y'all really want to know what this is, so I had told her that I had wanted something that was, gonna be unique to me. And it's really like a little green leaf. When I traveled to London. I've been getting people hit me up about London since I started doing these units. So I am very much so planning on coming to London. I just haven't decided when I'm coming, because I'm trying to get everything in the States how I want it first before I just come out to another country and start going off. So I have been anticipating on coming to London. And I do know that there's really, I had a lot of people coming from London to come here to get their hair done. So literally, like, if they really want to get their hair done, they'll just come out here. But as far as people wanting to learn, I have been wanting to go out to London. I've been getting people hitting me up about classes. Like I just said, I just want to get everything situated here before I go out there. I've been getting a lot of reaction from a lot of different countries, mostly Nigeria. Shout out to Nigeria. The one thing I don't know is I don't know their time difference, and they always calling me at weird times. When you coming to Nigeria? I don't know. When am I coming back to LA? I don't know yet, but it'll most likely probably be a little bit towards the end of the year. You've never seen a ball in Nigeria. Obviously, they must be hiding it or something, because they blowing up my phone. And I'm like, y'all act like Nigeria around the corner. Like I can just come to Nigeria and do whatever. Like I'm like, what area do I come to? What about Germany? I will come to Germany if if the connect is good. You know what I'm saying? For me to come out there, I got a nice location to come. Uh, mostly I'm concerned about translation. So if I got a good translator, you know what I'm saying, to be able to present exactly what I'm saying to the people, you know what I'm saying, in their language, I'm definitely down. But I do be concerned about the language barrier. So if the connect is good, it's a no brainer. I'll go, and the money right, I'll go. I'm gonna have to pay somebody to come over here and come work my live. It's sickening. All I do is fly to London, then Africa is not far. Okay, okay. You still make it sound like it's a hop and skipping away, but okay. I'll fly to Barbados, and then I'll fly to Africa. Y'all make it sound so easy. Bob the Drag mentioned me? Where? Show me where Bob the Drag mentioned me. Man. On their live when? I I like Bob the Drag. I actually love Bob the Drag. Tell them that I said I wanna talk to them. They wanna get their hair done. I'm Jamie. I am in Atlanta. Uh, I know that it's confusing, and that's only because I just moved to Atlanta right before COVID. Like literally at the end of February, I moved to Atlanta. Like even my clients didn't even know that it was about to happen. It literally just happened because I think Warner Brothers was earlier this year, and I went to Warner Brothers, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going back to LA. Like, I'm about to come out here and make some. I'm about to make a jiggle in Atlanta. Plus, this, you know what I'm saying? It's just not as many black people in LA as you would think. Um, and don't get me wrong, LA cool, and you know what I'm saying, but they just push all the black people on the outskirts. So you know what I'm saying. Sometimes it's not as comfortable as you would think to live there. Um, but you know what I'm saying. Out here in Atlanta, it's a different feel. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, and to see so many black people, so many black entrepreneurs, and so many black people doing big things, and you know what I'm saying. I just want to be in the midst of that. So I had to make this to Atlanta. Now I don't know how long I'm staying here, but you know what I'm saying. I had to come out here and start something. Have I ever tried to connect with Tyler Perry? Nah, I haven't tried to. I be messing around, but you know what I'm saying, and that's only because the stuff that I be watching the Tyler Perry's, he be doing our man bad with them wigs. Like he just don't care. But I've never talked to him. His people ain't never talked to me. Um, I actually don't know if I would be even willing to go on there and do any hair, but um, I literally just be messing with him. Like if he see my stuff, I know I'll just be fucking with him. You ever think about coming to New York? I actually come to New York often. Um, the first 2 years I was doing hair replacement, I was in New York like every couple of months, mainly because I have clients out there. Because my first two kids that I've done with alopecia lived in well, they close to New York. So the very first kid I did very first kid I did with alopecia, he lived in New Jersey. So it was just closer for me to go to New York, and they met me in New York. So and when I went out there, that's when I started getting clients for New York because of course, like I told you guys, I do kids for free. So when I went, you know what I'm saying, intentionally, initially I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go out there, but I had to pay for my flight, I had to pay for my hotel, I had to pay for a lot of things. So I wanted to make sure that I still didn't want to ask, the parent for money. So I wanted to see if I can get clients out in New York. So I actually had maybe like 10 guys had reached back out to me, and then my clientele just started growing in New York. So, it was easier for me to go back to my kids and do they have free and not worry about anything because those I still had clients out there. So every time I come, they'll be like, yeah, you coming, I need my hair done. And then, or that'll even make me go out there a little bit faster if I have a lot of people hitting me up and I'm like, hey, I need my hair done. I hear yada, yada, yada. I'm like, okay, New York, I got about 10 people out there need me to come do their hair. So I'll go and then I'll just go and do my kids while I'm out there. So that always worked out for me too. So yeah, I definitely have some clients out there. I have some clients out there in New York that I have a few of them too, but I have to send them to other people sometimes to get touch ups and stuff. But sometimes they'll come out here. They'll come where I'm at. They don't care. Somebody say I would love to see you do a reality show. Actually, you probably wouldn't love to see me do a reality show. Uh, I've had a few people reach out to me about doing a reality show, but they want drama. I ain't about that. I can give you a few hee hee ha ha's, but I'm not with the drama. I don't like negativity in my life. I want only positivity, and you know what I'm saying. Even if you feel like you in a negative state, I'm gonna still try to bring that positive state out of it. So I wouldn't be the type of person that they would want to have on TV. I literally would be the person that they're gonna be like, she's trying to be friends with everybody. Get her off the show. Like literally. And I'm like, I'm not intentionally trying to be friends with people. Like I'm just literally trying to be a mediator and trying to let everybody know we ain't gotta be negative. We can be positive, even if you don't like somebody. Just don't be around them. That's as positive as you can be. Might say, how did I find out I wanted to be a barber? I actually, am I able to find Bill Cole on Instagram and his address? Yeah, you can find I am Bill Cole on IG, and his cell phone number and stuff is on there also. So you'll definitely be able to get with him. He be doing hair all day, so he definitely be on it. And somebody asked me how did I find out I wanted to be a barber? It definitely wasn't it was a no-brainer. I didn't go into barbering. Barbering came to me. Like I didn't wake up and was like, oh, I want to cut hair. It literally came to me. I am an artist at heart, period. Whatever I feel like I can create, I'm going to try to create, period. And I don't see myself, I won't say an innovator, but I like to create something from what its natural form, and I can take it somewhere and take it above and beyond. So I've just always been that type of person. Now, as far as how clippers came into the mix, I literally was just trying to keep myself groomed at that time. Like I think I was in high school. Well, I did. I ain't gonna lie. When I was like in the 8th grade, I had plugged my little brother. My mama let me never forget it, but I plugged him. They had some clippers laying around the house, and my brother needed a haircut. So I was like, "Come on, bro, I'm about to chop you up. We good." I'm older. I have a younger brother and a younger sister, and I'm the oldest. So I always had to watch them. You know what I'm saying? My mama was at work and stuff like that. So my little brother, he go with whatever I say. He was bad, but he go with whatever I say. So I'm like, look, bro, you need a haircut. Let me cut your hair. I'm like, but you gotta sit still. He like, all right. We put a little towel around his neck. I picked up the clippers. Yeah, I plugged them. It wasn't intentional. I tried. So then my mama got home. She was like, what you did to his hair? I was like, he moved. But after that, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't pick up no more clippers until high school. And it was around the time that B2K came out. So I'm in high school. I have to say about like my junior year in high school. B2K came out, and Omarion came out with the little baby hairs, the size, and what he, you know what I'm saying? He'll edge it up, you know what I'm saying? But he had the hair out, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, that's hot. I want the little edger with the. I was, you know what I'm saying? At the time, I was wearing my hair braided. So I wanted the, you know what I'm saying, the little line up too. So I went and got me some clippers. And you know what I'm saying, I cut my hair on the sides like right here, and then I lined it up. And I was like, this fire. So I just kept edging my hair up. So this is how I got into cutting hair. So, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I was just edging my hair up. I wasn't thinking about I was going to be no barber, none of that stuff. I just wanted to make myself look presentable, or how I wanted to look. Then, when I graduated from high school, I decided I wanted to get a shorter cut. The shorter cut wasn't intentional. It was only because I had been wearing, like, perms. I had been putting relaxers and stuff on my hair for a while. So my hair was bone straight at the time. And on top of that, it wasn't healthy enough to try to do anything natural. So I wanted to get some dreads. Some like, don't say dreads, some locks, because people love to tell me that I'm saying it wrong. Locks. So I wanted to get some locks, some natural locks. You know, my hair was a little bit long, but it was bone straight. So when I went to the lady, she was like, we can't make no locks out of that. You're gonna have to like cut it off and start from scratch. So I'm like, at first I didn't want to do it. I was like, you lady, try what you can, please. She tried, and it looked horrible. Like when I say it looked like little tweaks, little this shit looked horrible. So I was like, okay, well look, I'm just gonna have to cut. I'm just gonna have to cut it off. So I cut it off, and I was just gonna let it grow back in natural, so I could, get my locks. But when I cut it, I let the dude, I went to a barber. I let him cut it off. Like I told y'all, I was edging up my own hair when I was in high school. So I had been edging up my own hair. This nigga had me back here. Swear. He took my line up. I was like, why you do me like that? So, after that, I ain't let nobody else cut my hair. I was like, nah, I'm not letting nobody else cut my hair. So I went and got some clippers and I figured it out. So, because another thing was people was like, they liked it, my hair short. So I'm like, okay, so y'all digging a short style. You know what I'm saying? So I got to keep this up. But at least let me make it look like I want it to look. So that's when, you know what I'm saying, I just started cutting my own hair. So, and that was when I was like 18. So since 18, I've been cutting my own hair. I haven't let nobody in my head. I let maybe like one other person in my head. And that's probably when I was in barber school. And that's only because, you know what I'm saying, I was trying to teach them something. So I was allowing them to cut in my head. But other than that, I wasn't letting nobody else in my hair. I figured if I know how I want it to look, then I'm probably gonna be the best person to make that happen versus, you know what I'm saying, trying to explain it to somebody else and they just don't come out doing it like I wanted to. So I definitely decided that I wanted to cut my own hair. So that's how I ended up with a lot of different hairstyles also, because just trying to push myself to try to do different things. I'm like, okay, I don't want my hair in a taper. Let me see if I can do a bald fade. Now, don't get me wrong. I messed up my hair a few times and had to wear a do-rag or a hat around, but at least, you know what I'm saying, it helped me to be able to fade properly. And it also, you know what I'm saying, helped me with being, how you say it, confident that I could cut in somebody else's head. Because if I can cut my own hair and I can barely see my own hair, then I definitely can cut somebody else up. So that's, you know what I'm saying, that's literally how everything kind of started jumping. So I started cutting my own hair. People will see my haircut and be like, oh, that's a nice haircut. Who cut you up? And I'll just be like, me. And they'd be like, oh, you can definitely do some things on my head then. So that's kind of just how barbering evolved. But I didn't get into actually cutting professionally until about 7 years ago is when I started cutting professionally. Let me see what y'all talking about in these comments. How long did it take me to get my clientele? Okay, so I've been cutting, like I said, I started cutting in like 7 years ago. We in 2020, so I started cutting in 2000 at the end of 2013, like really at the end of 2013, going to 2014. It took me about 2-3 months, and I'm not lying, and it's only because I took notice that people was using in Houston. They wasn't taking advantage of what the clients was asking for. At that time, social media was very heavy and had just started like really, really jumping. So people was being able to be on social media and be a different person. Meaning, if you know what I'm saying, if my hairline ain't bone straight, you know what I'm saying, then we can get it straight, and then the people will believe that. So it was a lot of people that was using enhancements heavily on social media, as far as barbers, as far as regular individual people. And people will see that. So they come into me, they're like, okay, I want my haircut to look like this, and I'm just like, okay, that's not how your hair looks, but we can make that work. So I started using enhancements. I started using enhancements because I had a client that asked me to use enhancements on his hair. But once I started seeing how good it made the hair look, you know what I'm saying, the client was being a little bit more confident walking out and leaving out of my chair. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to start using the enhancements. Then it just became a part of what I did. And because nobody else wanted to take advantage of that in Houston, it was easy for me to explode. I was literally in the hood. Anybody in here that's from Houston that know about the Pines, that's where I was living at, cutting hair. Like I had people coming from Katy, I had people coming from Pearland, I had people coming from Rosenberg, I had people coming from everywhere coming to the Pines of Westbury to get their hair cut. So with that meaning, like it was nothing for me to my clientele to get bigger. It's just about catering to the people and what they wanted, and nobody else in Houston wanted to do that at that time. I had so much backlash from a lot of other barbers in Houston that it was crazy. They'll be like, she using all that spray stuff on their hair, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to use this stuff. This is what they want. They asking me for this. They saying they gonna pay me more money because they want this in their hair, and they know that it ain't gonna last but 2 days. They know that, or a day. They know that, but they still want to pay extra money. So I'm gonna take their extra money. Why not? Come on. Somebody say come to Europe. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I promise. I'm just trying to get everything together. Somebody say I don't like the recent video when you only did the crown area. Any more of those in the future or various hair types? I'm gonna try to do different hair types, but you know what I'm saying, my biggest issue with doing different hair types was, especially when it comes to like straighter hair, is basically kind of just cutting the styles. I can cut their hair, but you know what I'm saying, cutting it into the styles that they prefer. Sometimes that's a little bit harder for me, just because I don't necessarily do that on a regular basis. I can do it, I can try to do it, I just don't do it on a regular basis, so it takes me a little bit longer. So you know what I'm saying, when I have guys that hit me up with straight hair, and you know, so they want to do a short cut, or you know what I'm saying, like pompadour or any of those type of hairstyles, it's kind of hard for me to do because I don't really do that. You know what I'm saying? I just be like, you know what I'm saying, wouldn't you rather go to do you remember hair club? Used to advertise on TV a lot. Hair club for men, they still live. They still do their thing. They still making all their money. And hair club for men. As a matter of fact, hair club for men sent they people to my classes. Because they want to cater to the black community, but they don't know how to cut our hair. You know what I'm saying? If you have a majority of Caucasians or Hispanics or other races that you have to have some black people on your team to cut black people hair. Like I've had a good majority of my clients came from Hair Club for Men. They like, oh, you know, I was paying Hair Club for Men, you know, they'll put a toupee on my hair, but then I gotta go to another barber to make it look right, so I gotta pay extra money. So Hair Club for Men, they still around. They just don't know how to target black folks. They can get the hair all they want, but they have to know how to cut it. They try though. They definitely try. They had a long last. I mean, it's pretty much like every toupee. You know what I'm saying? It's about, you know what I'm saying, really how you take care of it, how you take care of them. But it's pretty much like I said. You know, if they knew how to cater to our people more, I think that it would be a little bit bigger. But I just think they really don't know how to cater to our people, and that's literally, it's not hard. For me, I thought it was really, 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 really weird that they would send some white people to my classes. I don't have an issue with Caucasians or anything. I just thought it was weird. I'm like, why would you send a whole bunch of Caucasians to my class to learn how to do what we doing versus just hiring black people? I mean, I don't know. Definitely weird, but you know, hey, if that's how they want to construct their business, that's how they construct their business. But also, y'all do need to know that hair units are in a shortage right now. So, you know what I'm saying, for everybody that's, you know what I'm saying, handling me about hair units, it's not that I don't want to have the hair units for y'all. It's just I don't make them. You know what I'm saying? I deal with a manufacturer, and right now, everybody's low in stock. It's not just me, it's everybody. If you want to know more about what's really going on, then just find out what's going on in China. China, this is where they make the hair, they kink the hair up. So you know what I'm saying. There is a shortage, and there's nothing that I can do about it. So y'all can ask me 1,000,001 times, when can I get a unit? And the only thing I can tell y'all is when I have some available. Yep, it's a lace shortage too. So just like, you know what I'm saying, just like it's a unit shortage, you know what I'm saying, it's a lace shortage also. Somebody say I love dozing off watching your hands move. Don't be dreaming about me doing units. Somebody say, when it comes to color, do you prefer color already in the unit, or do you do it yourself? I actually don't know what you mean by that, Beverly Anderson. I don't know what you mean by that. If you asking me about natural colors, I do definitely love to use natural colors. I don't like to use colors that are not natural to the client's hair, unless we're doing something like, some tips, or they're trying to do like some color, some actual color. Then of course. But I definitely like to use natural colors. Somebody say, do I do women's hair? I do, but I don't do women's hair often. Mostly because most women want, something a little longer, something curlier, or something that, gives more of a feminine look. And I just don't do that on a regular basis. So I do women's hair from time to time. Mostly it's men. So I want to do y'all want me to come on live more, or do y'all not want me to come on live? See, y'all all the way in South Africa. South Africa. Live is good. I'm gonna try to do a live, just a little bit more, just to give you guys a little bit more of myself, um, and just try to see, a little bit more of what you guys really want. You know what I'm saying? For me to do on this channel. It definitely was hard getting on here, because I still have to take into consideration that, I'm gonna have random people coming in and saying whatever they want to say. So that's been a little hard. I'm used to just being in my own world, and you comment on my world, but it's in your world. So I don't even have no say so what you got to say about me. But it's been a little hard, but I have been trying to do a little bit more. But please, I would definitely love for you guys to give me more advice and more stuff that I can give you guys, other than hair units, because hair units is easy. You say you need a front hairline replacement. Can you come to me? You can. I don't know where you located. Oh, you say you're in Mississippi. Okay, I see it. You can, but you in Mississippi, I'm in Atlanta. I just don't know how long it's gonna last. So that'd be one of my biggest things about some of the units that I do provide, is that they don't last. So if you don't stay near me, it's kind of hard for me to be able to keep you looking right just like you want to. You have any immediate areas? Yeah, I'm trying to. My wife keep telling me that I need to do a live. She keep like, you need to do a live. I'm like, I don't know how to do that. I barely know how to work my phone. You might say write a book. I was thinking about writing a book. I was thinking about it. I don't know if people gonna be interested, but I was thinking about it. It would be a good book. Man, like I have a lot of stories, but the stories I have is literally about crazy clients. Would y'all buy it? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So you do your wife hair so nice. Thank you. One thing I can say about my wife is she don't like to keep up with her hair, so that's why I don't like to do her hair that often. She do not like to keep up with her hair. She one of the type of people she won't tie her hair up, none of that. And then she'll be looking at me 2 days later like, what I'm supposed to be doing? Have a life of your own. So yeah, I was thinking, like I said, even if I wrote a book, I don't even. Other than writing crazy stories about my crazy encounters, it's like what else would my book be about? Crazy clients, y'all. If I tell y'all half of the stuff that I have to deal with people that are clients or people that have not been clients, it's crazy. The one thing that I can tell y'all though, that with this service, with me, it's always been on and off. Like with cutting hair, I ain't never had like no. It's always I cut hair. I cut hair. I don't really get no breaks. I cut hair. But with doing these units, I take breaks, and I take breaks. And the reason I take breaks is because these men are crazy. Y'all know I've been called all type of names because I couldn't do their hair, just because. Oh, I have, man, look, I have some amazing clients too. Like, get me wrong, I have some amazing clients. I have some clients that literally then turned into like best friends. Um, Literally, my clients are my friends. But I have some clients that turn into best friends. I have some clients that then turn into my worst enemy. What's up, Kalima? Y'all now, Kalima been there since day one. Day one. Kalima been there since the Pines of Westbury. What's up, bro? You say my life from beginning to now. I could talk to y'all about my life. My life has been a journey. Definitely a journey. Definitely a journey. I can honestly say the biggest part has been changing my mindset. Uh, from from um, from the system that everybody has. I ain't gonna say everybody, but most people have to go through, which is the public school system. Um, Going through that system to now, I had to deprogram myself and reprogram myself. So I can say that, you know what I'm saying, my life, and probably the last couple of years in my 20s, it was a big adjustment. You know what I'm saying, from me going, changing my whole mindset from, you know what I'm saying, it's a possibility to it's there. Um, and there's no more possibilities, or you couldn't, or all that. It's you got this. Uh, and whatever you put your mind to, you know what I'm saying, you can make that happen. So I have had some growth and some things. I've been through a lot of things, but as far as putting that in a book, I'm a little bit skeptical about it. That's the only thing, because I'm a type of person that like to, you know what I'm saying, keep my energy to myself, or keep my business to myself, and not have everybody in my business. But I feel like it's, some of the things that I do, I have been through could help out some other people. So eventually, maybe I need to just figure out what exactly I want to put in there, but eventually. So what's some other things you guys want to hear from me? This field, man, being in this, I can honestly say, being in this industry, you know what I'm saying, it's an eye opener for me of how much our people just, you know what I'm saying, we just don't work together. And I definitely want to change that. I definitely I want to change the togetherness between my community, because as a community, we can't grow unless we work together. So, like I said, it's a mindset thing. It's a mindset thing. And for a good amount of people, you know what I'm saying, it's hard for them to take in stuff. Just keep listening to what people saying to them, and without seeing it. Like, you have to see stuff, you know what I'm saying? You have to be able to be like, okay, look, 10 people, 10, 12 people, you know what I'm saying, really kind of was the brain behind this $1 billion company. It wasn't just the one person that you seen, you know what I'm saying? It was like 10, 12 people that was a brainchild of this company. But you know what I'm saying, you got millions of people working for this company, and you know what I'm saying, it's all a team effort, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying, everybody has, you know what I'm saying, it's a bigger picture to everything. And I just want, you know what I'm saying, my people to start seeing a bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why that we are where we are as a community, you know what I'm saying, which is at the bottom of the barrel, is because we don't work together. You know what I'm saying? That just can't continue to happen. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, I don't like to talk about shit. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I want to do it. If I'm going to tell you that we got to work together, I'm going to show you we got to work together first. But again, like I said, as far as, you know what I'm saying, our community, you know what I'm saying, I could tell them all day, look, we need to do this. This needs to go on. This needs to happen. But if I'm not showing them that, it's going to be hard for them to take that in. It's gonna be hard for them to take it in. Like, nigga, who are you to tell me that we need to do this? Who are you? I don't see you doing it. But you know what I'm saying? That's, like I said, for me, if I want to see change, I have to create change. So, that's why, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to build this store. So, you know what I'm saying, because of, like I said, you know, everybody can do the service, can be a barber, can be, I can say any and everybody. But you know what I'm saying, people who put their mind and their energy towards it, they can do that. But eventually, you can't keep running your body down to the ground doing a service for everybody. You know, the greats come to, you know what I'm saying, a point to where they have to stop. You know what I'm saying? Even if you love it, you still come to the point to where you want more time to yourself. You want to spend more time with your kids. You want to spend more time with your family. You don't want to miss out on life. Period. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to do what you need to do. But you know what I'm saying? You got to figure out ways that you can do that besides being behind the chair. So, you know what I'm saying? Creating products to sell has been a big thing also for this people in this industry. But you know what I'm saying, just taking notice, you know, a lot of people build products, create products that they want to put on the market. But what store is going to put that in there? Like, you got to put a lot of work behind that. If not, get a man a piece of the pie to be in a big store so everybody can see you, can see your product, can see what your product can do for you, or for you to be able to make a little extra money. You know what I'm saying? So one of the things is you'll create a product, and the only people that's going to buy it is the people that's going to come in there and get the service from you, and maybe a few other people that might support going to buy the product from you. But you know what I'm saying? If you're not heavily known around the world just on your own, then everybody not going to, you know what I'm saying? How are you supposed to reach those people to buy your product? So I created this store mainly specifically for that, so they can have somewhere where they can put their products and place their products so people can come in and see them. Because I know I've seen a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, a lot of barbers or hairstylists create a product in Target, Cosmoproof, Sally's. They're not putting them in there. And just on GP, like all the beauty supplies are ran by Asians, and they only go by what was popularly known, what they can get their hands on. And for me, I want to build the connections with the professionals that make these products, because it is geared towards us. So that's another reason why I made this, because I want to encourage professionals to build a income outside of working in a chair. And you can do that by creating a product. It's okay. But you know what I'm saying, if we support each other, then those products will go far. But if we don't support each other, then those products won't go that far. And that's the same thing I say about this store that I built. No matter what, I built this store for our community. If it don't go, it's because we didn't want it to go. Not on me, but it's because we didn't want it to go. So if this store go, that's because we made it go. And that's because we worked together to make it go. And that's what I'm trying to bring, is unity between my community. That's it. Now, check me out. I'm about to log out. When do y'all want me to come back? When y'all want me to come back? Do it every Sunday? You know what? That might not be a bad idea. Every Sunday. Let's do every Sunday. I'm going to do a live. Now, I'm going to have to figure out what time, but every Sunday I'm going to do a live. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to talk to you guys, and hopefully y'all guys can give me some feedback on some other stuff that y'all want me to do. Bring her products and soda. Even you have to pay for ads. Yeah, you gotta pay for ads on Facebook. Yeah, because you want other people to be able to see it. So yeah, you gotta pay for ads, and you can sell out, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like, eventually, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna get to the point to where people gonna want to go out and go be able to grab those products and not have to order them online. So that's another portion of the store. That's the reason why it's needed. I have an online store, and my online store goes big. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's even people in other countries that buy stuff from off my online. But, you know what I'm saying, I have a lot of people that they're not online buyers. And then some people, they want the experience of coming in and getting knowledge from somebody personally. So, you know what I'm saying, with that being said, you know what I'm saying, there's definitely a need for an inside store. Online cool, but you know what I'm saying, people also want to be able to pick up products from locations too. If that was the case, the location, all these Targets wouldn't be set up on every corner. And if that was the case, you wouldn't see 1 million stores for one brand. And that's because people they still want to walk in and be able to get these products. Yeah, of course they market through us. Y'all know they can't do nothing without us. They can't do nothing without us. They can't make nothing pop without us. That's why it's crazy that our people, we work so much against each other. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, when we work together, we make stuff pop. Regardless, whatever it be. When we work together, we make it pop. It's not just one person going out there and buying a pair of Gucci shoes. It's at least about a good 100 of them 100 or something that's going to buy Gucci's, the same Gucci's, that's making everybody else want to go buy it. And it ain't everybody else. It's our people. So our people, we go a long way when we work together. And for people not to see that, it's a problem. But that's what I'm here for. So, like I said, we're going to show them, we're going to prove, and then we're going to come back to the people and be like, that's why I told y'all, we got to work together. Period. All right, y'all. I'm going to come back on here next Sunday. Next Sunday. I don't know what time yet. I'll let y'all know in advance, but next Sunday I will be here. And yeah, our people should not be buying Gucci. That is so factual, because we could make another black-owned company bigger than ever. But we choose not to. We choose to make other companies bigger. But we're not going that we ain't going to be concerned about. We're just going to be concerned about building our own. And we need to be concerned about our own and our own kids, because that's where everything comes into play, is our kids. But I'll see y'all next Sunday. Peace out.